Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Made by Mackenzie, and we are doing our very first market recap of 2025. Super excited. I'm finally have a market under my belt for 2025, even though it's the end of March, 3 months in, like seriously. But so excited, finally had a market. It was a new market that I've never been to before. And let's just get into this market breakdown. We're gonna go back in time to the night before the market and show you guys some of the vlogging that I did, and then we'll do our official everything that sold after that. So let's go to that. So I made it to my mother-in-law's house. I decided to spend the night here since the market is pretty much in her backyard. It's like 10 minutes away from her house. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna come to my mother-in-law's house, spend the night, and then go first thing in the morning, because setup is at 7:45, and most of the time whenever I do like these school craft shows, setup is at 7, or at least 2 hours before the market starts. So, but this one is at 7:45. You have an hour and 15 minutes to get set up. And so I figured, definitely getting here early and just, less time driving, and I just thought that would be better. It's just right there in the backyard, in our backyard practically. Excuse me. And so anyways, I am just, crocheting a couple more little things as the night comes to the lateness of the hour, I guess. But super excited about this market, first one of 2025. Another thing is that we also have all of our wire cube storage things that I use for my display. They're all set up already, and they're in the back of my mother-in-law's car right now. So that's awesome that those are already done and ready to go. So all we have to do is put them up on the table and then put our plushies on them. We don't have to worry about making them. So that was another wonderful thing. The other thing is that this is going to be, I personally am going to be outside. There is an inside outside, and they called me earlier this evening saying that an inside spot had become available. But I decided to keep my outdoor spot since last time, at one of those last ones that I did in December. I decided to go inside. Now with that one, it was still months, 2 months in advance, and Texas weather. But since this one, I could see what the weather's going to be like tomorrow, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do the outside one. And also, when I was talking to this woman on the phone, I was like, so the indoor spot that, I would be going to, is it in a good spot, or do you think that staying in the outside spot would be better for me? And she's like, honestly, they'll both get, really good traffic. They're both, I couldn't honestly pick for you. But the only thing about like the outdoor spot is that you would be the first thing that people see. So I decided to stick with the outdoor spot. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. I'm super excited about it. Yep, first one of 2025. I'm like so ready for it. But yep, so I'm just gonna make a few more like little loaf cats, because I kind of didn't feel motivated during my market prep. But then I found this yarn. It's the Bernat Mystical one. So I'm doing this one in the Cinder, and then that orange one is, I think, Canyon. So this is to kind of add to my little mini loaf cats, because they were kind of lacking in my market prep that I did for the previous video. If you didn't check that out, go check that out. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone. We're here at the market all set up. I'll turn you around and show you guys. We did have a couple of hiccups this morning with things that were forgotten or grabbed the wrong thing, so I'll show you. Okay, so here's everything set up. So my backpack buddies, I put in this box because my little tower that spins, my little pegboard thing, totally broke. I have to fix that. Here's all those $8 items I was talking to you about. My Pop-Tarts pickles, a couple of other things up on this shelf, nothing new or crazy. Over here is where we get new and crazy. So I put my checkout stand here because I accidentally grabbed the wrong size focus. There we go. Wrong size table. This is my small 4-foot one, and I wanted my bigger 5-foot one. So yep, that's how it's set up today. I got some mystery bags down there, but this one's still like my dinos and reptile one. And then over here we have all these guys, pretty much the same. The only thing new are going to be these little Baba sheep, super cute. And I got these guys. And then the other thing that I forgot was I forgot to pack my little outdoor rugs. So hopefully nothing falls and gets super dirty. But yeah, and then we were able to get my sign up and it's tied down and I don't think that the wind's gonna take it away. So super excited about that as well, but hopefully this market turns out really well. Okay, it is 10 o'clock. I sold 2 things. I sold a backpack buddy that was a frog, which I thought I had more of, which I don't, so that was the only one. So next market I'll make sure to make more backpack buddies that are frogs. And then I sold 1 opossum that had the safety eyes. So far 1 opossum. And then also a big gust of wind came and like knocked my entire top shelf down. So I did put my little wind block up on this side. And then when the sun comes out and the wind kind of dies down, I'll take it down to let more light into the booth. But still a little cloudy today. It's not supposed to rain. The sun's supposed to come out in just a couple of hours. So, but anyways, hopefully more people show up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, it's 10:49 right now, and I just got another sale that this gentleman bought 2. He bought both of my small giraffes, and that's all I made. I only made 2. I was gonna make a third, and I didn't feel like making a third, but he bought both of them. They're both $25. He bought both of them because his sister-in-law is having a baby shower this afternoon. She's having twins, and she bought both giraffes because they didn't know what the gender was, so they went ahead and just bought both giraffes for these little babies. So excited. So I've made my booth fee. My booth fee was $70, and we're at, oh wait, I don't think we've made our booth fee yet. 16. 50 plus 16. So we're not quite there. We're $4 away from our booth fee. So we pretty much made our booth fee, so we haven't lost any money yet. I mean, someone's got to come and buy another item, so that'll be good. But anyways, we'll see how else the rest of the day goes. Okay, we've officially hit our booth fee. We're at $99 right now. Booth fee was $70, and they bought a lavender cow. So yay for the lavender cow finding a home. Finally, a cow. I haven't sold a cow in like forever. So glad that that lavender cow found a home. All right, the sun has made its appearance. That's so exciting. So I got my sunglasses on now. But a lot more people are showing up, which, you know, I was hoping for, that when the sun started to make its appearance, that more people would come. So hopefully we get more sales. All right, so my entire display here just fell forward and onto the floor, and everything, the wind came, it hit my wall panel, whatever, and it hit it and they all fell forward. So I took the wall panel down, I readjusted everything, and hopefully it'll be up. All right, we sold another opossum, so I'm adding another open-eyed opossum to the display. So it looks like the open eyes are the ones that are the most popular so far. Okay guys, whoops, sorry, Triceratops. I just sold that teal and mint one that I made this week, so glad I made it because that one just sold. They almost bought the rainbow one, but she changed her mind and she went with the teal one. So I think we're at like 250 right now. I can't remember. We might have hit 300. So we're definitely doing really well. I say really well. We're doing better than what it was this morning. So thank goodness. Thank goodness for the pickup. But yes, this is what everything's looking like so far. I just relax. This is the second, but it's windy. Things are falling. Oh gosh. But so we got 2 hours left, and hopefully we'll still get some more sales. Well, the wind just ripped my sign right down the middle. That's sad. We'll have to get another sign or do something because that wind is brutal. All right, I sold my last little Pooh Bear, so I just got the big guy. So we did have a little bit of a little rush, mini rush. So I think I'm at like 400 right now. So, I mean, that's fantastic. We're not gonna hit the 10 times my booth fee, but that is okay. We are not taking today as a loss, which is great. And we still have plenty of stuff for a market that I have, I think, in 2 weeks. So we're still doing okay. We have about an hour and a half left. So yeah, it was a little dicey during the market. We just had kind of lots of issues with the wind. The wind was definitely not my friend with everything that it blew over. I mean, I can't believe that my whole display wire storage thing, like it hit that and it all fell over and pieces have broken off of it. Not the wire parts, but the parts that you attach to it. Some of them are broken. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. But it was just, oh my goodness, that wind was definitely not my friend. Broke my sign. Like, I couldn't believe that it ripped my sign right in half. It was not good. So I'm gonna have to redo the sign, get that fixed, and go through all of those pieces that broke. And yeah, maybe there's a different way that I can attach those things to the wire rack. I did see someone use zip ties, and there was a way that they did it where they could like fold it up and then it was easier. Maybe that's something I'm going to have to look into in the future. But anyways, let's get into everything that sold. So the total amount that I made was $507. Now that should be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. $512 is what it should be, because I accidentally priced my bunny in overalls as $20 and it's supposed to be $25. And so someone they came up to purchase it, and I noticed that the tag said $20, but on my square thing it's $25. And so I didn't say anything, I just rung it up as $20. But then as soon as they left my booth, I made sure to come back and fix that. So that was the only issue with doing something wrong with my pricing. But let's get into the transaction. The very first thing that I sold, I told you guys, was the little frog in a keychain or a backpack buddy. I thought I made a lot more at my last market, right before my last one. But I guess that was one that I forgot, so I will do more of those. The possum, the 2 giraffes, you guys saw those. The heart cow and another backpack buddy, the lavender cow. The possum, I sold a loaf cat. It was the calico cat. They grabbed the cream and rust one, but then they saw the calico. So this was the large loaf cat, that's 22. Then my bunny in overalls for 20, which was supposed to be 25. $15 Pooh Bear. Then I sold a small cat and an $18 mystery bag on one transaction. One of my little dinosaurs for $10 in pink. I sold the striped dinosaur, the pink and light pink striped dinosaur. So, okay, with that one I was like, oh my goodness, I kind of hope, I don't know, I was kind of like on the fence, like I hope people buy it, but then also I hope they don't, because I don't think I have any more of that light pink. That's the pink that I wanted to use for the Mew. But I found some in one of my buckets. I guess I just didn't realize that the name of this is called Barely Pink. I thought it was called Baby Pink or something. I don't know. So I found some, so I will be able to make more of the striped dino. I'm not going to use this for a bigger Mew currently, because this is all I have left of it. So once Sweet Snuggles gets back in stock, or I'll do it the Mew again in Hobie Honey Bunny probably. But for right now, I'm gonna reserve this to just opossums, because I just need it for the nose and the tail. The striped dino just for the stripes, and then I might do just a couple more of like the little bauble sheeps, little bauble sheep, sleepy bauble sheeps. Okay, yeah. So that's probably what I'm gonna do, and hopefully by then Sweet Snuggles will have figured itself out. Another backpack buddy. I sold the small Snorlax for $25. The $12 big chubby penguin that's made with the Parfait XL. A mini turtle and a backpack buddy for $15. Then that big teal and mint striped dino that I told you guys about. One of the sunflower turtles sold along with the green extra large Triceratops. And all that came to $37. Another Triceratops in purple, and then one in deep sea green on the same transaction. She bought 2 of them. One of my little jelly bean bunnies sold. The last Pooh Bear I told you about that one. Another mystery bag. This one was a $10 mystery bag. Then I sold a $10 chubby baby octo. I don't think I have a picture of it. I made it with the Parfait XL yarn. Then I sold one of the little popping frogs from, oh, I forgot her name, but she does the little popping cables and Cables and Canvas. And it was just a little popping frog. I didn't put it on a keychain. I just kind of had it as it is. And this couple came and I showed them the poppy one and they really liked it, the mushroom. And then I'm like, I have a frog. And I pulled out the little frog and they thought the frog was so cute. So they bought the frog. Then someone came and bought the black and white tweed sheep, the new one. So I'm glad that one sold. And then my last transaction was a $10 penguin. So that's everything that sold. A little bit surprised with some of the things that sold. Oh, I forgot one. Sorry. Then someone came and finally bought my Dalmatian and a backpack buddy. So sorry, I skipped over that one on there. But I was so excited about the Dalmatian. That one has been there, I want to say like 9 months. I thought the Dalmatian was so cute. He's $30 and I don't think that is being unreasonable because he's roughly the same price or same size as the cows. So I just think that maybe he just didn't have the right buyer yet, and so finally he has the right buyer. So I'm so excited about that one. I am gonna make him again because I think he's cute, and I think I need some dogs. I also need to do a husky and the Shiba and the Cavalier. Cavalier? Is that how you say that dog's name? The breed, the dog breed, because it's all part of a pattern pack that I did a review over part of it in one of my last videos. Excuse me. But anyways, super excited about that. So I have 2 weeks left until my next market. And so I don't have any like big major ones to, I feel like I sold a Pikachu too. Do I not have Pikachu on here? I know I sold a Pikachu. So I have one left. I'm pretty sure I sold a Pikachu. Okay, that might have been a cash one that didn't get put on here. So I actually might have made $30 more. I know I sold a Pikachu. It was probably a cash one because it was, I probably just didn't press the right button, but I know I collected some cash. So I'll go back in and look into my cash just to make sure. But it should be, yeah, that should be fine. I'm pretty sure. Normally I'm very, very good about that. So if it's not on here, because like with this, I always make sure to wait and says transaction accepted when it's card. So if it's cash, then I think I just didn't put it in because they gave me exact cash. Normally very good about that, but I must have just missed that one because I know with this family, it was like a bigger sister with her little brother, and I was just having a conversation with them, so I'm pretty sure that I just kind of forgot to put it in. But anyways, I also gave out my card to quite a few different people. I was having great conversations with people. I think it went really well. Just with the conversations that, you know, I had, I didn't sell like too many of my very big items, but a lot of the smaller items, that's not going to take me very long to make, to redo. But the other thing that we need to discuss is what opossums were the more popular one. So I sold 3 opossums, and the open-eyed opossums were the more favorite. I was even asking people who mentioned the opossums, even if they didn't buy. I was like, so which one do you like better? Do you like the one with the dead eyes or do you like one with the open eyes? And most of the people said the open-eyed ones were their favorite. I think I got one person who thought that a deadeye, who liked the deadeyes more. But the deadeyes did give people a good laugh, but they preferred the open-eyed opossums. So just, it does look really cute with their, just the little eyes. So I agree, but I also really like the little dead eyes, and I think it's just funny. So that's everything that I have for this market recap. We've got one under our belt now for 2025. We have 2 more in April, 1 in May, and then we'll probably be taking the summer, I don't want to say off, but I don't think there's any like events that are already on the book. So we'll see what happens. Like summer in Texas is super, super hot. There was one that I was going to sign up for. That's a really big event, but that's not happening this year because I'm actually going to be going out of town with my husband to New Orleans. Super excited, never been. I love Creole cooking. I try my best at cooking, but you know, authentic, can't wait. So anyways, but I will keep you guys updated with everything that I do. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you guys in my next video.